Good morning, everybody. How are we doing today? Oh my goodness. Oop. I had not placed my microphone in the right place as I was getting my setup all ready for today. So we should be good to go now. How are we doing out there? I would like to point everybody's attention to the fact that we have a Fancy Life first happening today. Never before have we streamed to somebody taking a shower. Theo, I hope you are washing all the nitty-gritty places while you get ready for whatever it is you're getting ready for. Thankfully, we don't have a webcam on you during this time. We'll have to stick to the Legos. Yannick, Theo, Axel, good morning. Good morning, everybody. Sorry for the snafu yesterday. We had an issue with the internet. We recently added a couple of things to the smart home system in our house. And Spectrum, who provides me with my internet service, basically explained to me that I now have so many things on my Wi-Fi at home that I lack the bandwidth to actually communicate with all of them at once. And it has been cutting my internet out on the regular. Something that I actually should have known, to be honest with you, but I wasn't really thinking about it because, you know, when your internet works fine and then you add one thing and then you add one thing and then you add one thing, each individual thing doesn't really impact it that much, and it kind of escapes your mind that that's actually what's going on. So, long story short, they doubled my internet bandwidth without increasing my bill for the next 3 years. So, cheers, Spectrum. Here's to you. This is basically just coffee with sugar in it, so when I'm cheersing, I just want to make sure for all the little kids out there that you know that I'm just cheersing coffee filled with sugar, as opposed to something else. But I digress. Oh, goodness gracious, guys. What is going on today? After the community chat yesterday where Abox reared his weary little head and answered some questions for us, what did we actually find out? Well, very few things, actually. In a nutshell, let's see. Abox commented that... Where are all the notes? Okay, so Abox made a number of comments. The ones that are actually really relevant to us, that... Sorry. A lot is happening in this room right now that's unrelated to me, so my attention is being pulled a whole bunch of places. Focus, Matt. Okay. Abox said a number of things yesterday. The two that seem to be most relevant to us are, one, that the Ghostbusters will probably be more available in the future. When and how much more available, we don't know. But he did comment on the fact that it is a struggle to see them basically only available in an event, and once the event ends, that they're just sort of gone if you miss them, and that though these events will recur, that they might recur more often, or the Ghostbusters might get moved around a little bit, especially Ray and Venkman, which are not part of the brick pace, and their unboxed will not be recurring because it's unboxed. Unless you failed to finish it, but in that case, when it comes back, you'll only be able to continue from where you left off. That's thing number one. Thing number two is that Gameloft is actually considering how long it takes for new characters to impact the meta. Basically, Abox has said, and this is all off of reposts from Sicko, actually, I think, who basically summed up all of Abox's comments, so thank you, Sicko, for that one. But basically, Gameloft is concerned that they are releasing new characters and that those characters are having basically no impact on the game. Obviously, if they are going to be reworking characters and re-releasing them, they want us to use them. That's the whole point of reworking the characters, to make it more usable, or at least more attractive to us as the players, right? So he has said in a nutshell that the team is looking into that they do want to have things like a Basil and Willa rework. Wow, say that 3 times fast. They do want to have those reworks actually impact the game. And so far, nobody has seen that unless it's in the Brix Expedition, where we see those characters, or if you're in the really top levels of the arena where you're fighting against the whales that may have formed a spooky team or a castle team using Willa and Basil. So they are concerned about that. It is on their mind, and it is something that they are hopefully going to be reworking in the future. So coming back to you guys for a second, Yannick just screams, Darwin! And here I can show you guys, I have gotten Argenta and Darwin both to 7 stars. I now have 3 7-star characters. They are all pirates. This has made my arena team more powerful, my Brix Expedition team more powerful. Basically every explorer's team, wherever I use them, excellent. A lot harder to kill, a lot more damage coming out from these guys. I'm super excited about it. Oh, and then I saw earlier here that Tio said that you got Egon. Congratulations, dude. I still have yet to unlock Egon because I'm not focusing on the Ghostbusters. But as you can probably tell here, I have been focusing on Winston. He is more than halfway through gear level 5. I have been putting my energy into getting his tiles again because I want to see if that courage generation makes the fire station useful. Still trying that out for you guys. Still seeing if we can find a way to make that advanced set actually function in a wonderful, wonderful way. Let's see. Cosmic talking about Sicko being on a roll questioning Abo yesterday. Yeah, man, he was non-stop. I mean, it was almost just a conversation between the two of them to an extent. Let's see, what's also going on? So, we woke up at 6 a.m. today. That's, depending on where you are, that's 3 hours before now. So we used some of our energy this morning to actually claim some more tiles of... Who was I claiming more tiles of this morning? Jester Gogo, still working through that castle team. Now we're going to come in and start using our energy for Dragon Master Barnabas. Wait, I should be able to loot this, shouldn't I? Come here. There we go. Weird. Oh, I had selected a wrong node. That's all right. So we're going to use our first 90 energy here to get an additional tile of Barnabas. Great. Now we're going to pop along to the Monolith Waste. Now I'm going to start switching. Because I have my Darwin and my Argenta at 7 stars, I am actually going to start saving up some gems. I'm going to stop refilling my regular campaign energy. I'm going to start refilling my Monolith energy instead. So I'm going to go ahead and buy the 50 gem energy refills. I'll go ahead and do these twice. That for me is enough gems that I can still accumulate gems on the regular at a pretty good pace, but also get some extra energy to farm some of the things that I've been farming from the Monolith Waste a little bit faster. Have I managed to do the 6th tier of Peg Leg? Not yet. And I was actually waiting for you guys because I actually had to use yesterday's 5th tier of Peg Leg to get Darwin up to 6 stars. So I'm actually going to try it once or twice before I go into the Brix Expedition today to see if I can get it. Let's see, what else do I have today? We're grabbing Headley. Come here, Headley. So we've got, how many more? 5 more Headley tiles. And then we're going to come over here and we're going to keep hammering down LeQuay. At this point, he's so close to 7 stars that I'm just going to go ahead and finish him out. I need about 98 more tiles of LeQuay to get him to 7 stars. Not to mention the money, of course. But given that, let's actually take a look at where I am with my heroes, right? We haven't done an update on this really in a while. Let's see, without Scarlet or Valiant, it'll be really, really difficult. Yes, Axel. I noticed that when I was trying. Cosmic says, always be healing. Make sure to end Garmadon as soon as you can, but only attack him when he is disarmed, or he can use his AoE lifesteal, which is just deadly. Yes. Cosmic, I have learned this many times over from fighting him in the Brix expedition at the end. Okay. So if you'll notice, I have a lot of characters that are ready to be leveled up, but I only have 221 coins. So going through real fast, you'll notice that pretty much everybody that is important to me right now is already at gear level 6. So we can kind of skip through that, right? All gear level 6, all gear level 6. All of my city characters are gear level 6. My hiker's gear level 6. And then we come down, and here's where things start getting a little iffy, right? So Winston is the main focus for me right now that I've been adding into the team. I have Explorer Aurora ready to go up to 7 stars. She's actually pretty close to gear level 6. I just need to level her up all the way to equip her with more stuff. And then we come down and see that there's a whole bunch of stuff that I've been working on, right? We know that there's a big space rework coming out. I will be behind on that, obviously. But then we'll see what happens with the space rework as well. If they rework the space team, but they fail to provide us with more content in which to use the space team, it'll change very little, right? But if they release, say, a raid or a new campaign or a new board, if they change the way Brix expedition works, if they make more requirements on space teams, then it could be a very big difference. I'm really looking forward to it. Let's see, what else? If Moneybags drops today, you're kind of screwed. Not gonna lie. Wait, Cosmic, what's Moneybags? What do you mean? So, let's go into our set first off. Let's grab a couple more skaters, if we can. We're gonna go through and we're gonna finish out the quests that we need for the day. And then the last thing that we do is we're going to try this Peg Legs event a couple of times to see if we can do it basically without a tank, which, trust me when I say I know that that's going to be hard and less than ideal. But when it comes to farming Valiant or Scarlet, it's a difficult notion. Wow, 10 poppy tiles. I'm probably the only person in the game who's actually farming poppy for any particular reason. Look at this, I've got enough ecto packs to get 3 more Winston tiles. Come over here to the general store. We will purchase one of everything for the first time in the day just to complete that quest really quickly. Brix expedition currency is too low. Mashup currency is great for some more Vertitiles. Guild currency, arena currency. Ooh, look at all this arena currency. Firefighter Ash. Getting ready to level Firefighter Ash up to 6 stars. Whew. I need that cash. That's what I need, that cash. Oh, Cosmic. I see what you mean. The gold time quest. Yeah. Yeah, that could be an issue. Man, there is an emergency happening outside, in case you couldn't hear it. All right, tank and heals. We looked at this the last time it came up. I haven't actually changed my tank or healing team yet, so I'm still just gonna hammer away at this tier level 5 for another couple of rounds. Waiting for the server to respond. There we go. Not sure what that was all about. But it does worry me after yesterday, so hopefully we're all good. The prodigal son of timed quests. At least someone is making use of a fire station. Theo, I'm trying, man. I'm trying. I want to come in here and find some reason for it. I think that, honestly, I think if you can find the right team for it, I think it actually might be very useful in the Brix expedition because of all the increased defense that you get. But I don't know if it'll ever be meta-able for the arena, so what can you do there? Okay, we got a little bit of extra energy here. Check that out. 50 gems is the login reward for today. let's go ahead and finish out those Burnibus nodes now that we got that extra energy. Burnibus, I'll take this 18. Thank you. No tile, but what can you do? So we'll go back into the monolith waste. I believe we just did all of Laquay. So we're going to grab all of Construction Worker Sal. Construction Worker Sal also getting close to leveling up to 7 stars. I'm telling you, I have so much money to hoard to spend around the bend. Look at this. I only need 22 more Sal tiles, and then that's another 7-star character that I'm going to have to afford. Whoo! I'm telling you guys, I need the moolah. Gorwell has a node in Monolith Waste 3.4. Yes, correct, T.O. I have yet to start farming Gorwell, though. Oh, check this out. We've got this full-on City Arctic Glider team. I'm going to go ahead and give them another shot now that I have upgraded my Argenta and my Darwin to 7 stars. What has Sicko found out about the fire station, Axel? Alright. So, on this team, you have to start with Explorer Aurora. You have no other choice. If you don't, she'll just keep bringing everybody to life. Of course, Argenta misses, which is great. Wonderful. I'm so proud. Argenta, you really let me down in a terrible way. So, we are going to try to, and we succeed, disarm the crash test dummy just to prevent him from taunting, because we still need a full other round to try and get Explore Aurora down. If we don't get Explore Aurora down, then none of this matters. So Explore Aurora, get out of here. Bye, Miss American Pie. Now, while we have the crash test dummy locked out of his taunt, we are going to come around and try and smash out Firefighter Ash. If we can get Firefighter Ash down, it will significantly nerf the amount of damage that they can put out. Great. Brilliant. Okay, crash test dummy is left. Now, Crash Test Dummy has his big explosion ready to go for as soon as he has all of his abilities back. But we just keep getting the counters against him, keep disarming him, keep locking him out. Now we'll go ahead and take him out because he's the only one left that really does any damage. The chef can remove our pep, he can heal, but if there's nobody left to heal, it doesn't matter. And this team is going down. So all of you guys are commenting on that very first dodge right from the beginning, right? Argenta unleashing with her special and immediately missing. Not today, folks. Not today. Today we smash them in half. Theo you have a 90% win rate on your city team against pirates. Wow. I do not know Arnar. I mean, I know of Arnar, but I don't know him personally, no. Okay, so let's go into this event and take a look here at what we have going on. So, tier level 6 requires 6-star or higher pirates. It is recommended level 60, gear level 7, because the enemies that you're fighting are all level 50 and basically all 7 stars. Now, what they don't show you are all of the other people that they bring out. Oh, no. Sorry, this is who's eligible for my team. Ignore that. Yes. Recommended level 60, gear level 7, requires 6-star or higher pirates. Now, I only have 5 people that fit the bill, and these are those 5 people. A very good team, with the exception of Laquay. The only reason Laquay is in there is because of how easy it is to farm him. So, what does this mean? We have no tank to soak up the damage. This is actually not a real problem until the Highwayman comes into the board. So, if you look at the team as it starts out, your enemies as they start out, the biggest problem here is going to be Kai. Kai does an insane amount of damage, followed by Zane. But Kai is going to be the one that you've got to get out first. Oh, and Argenta coming in with a strong miss right from the beginning. Well done, Argenta. Luckily, I can redo this as many times as I need to, if I need to. So, we are going to take out Kai. He's gonzo. Now, the next thing to note is that I would like, if possible, to get rid of Naya. However, from time to time, she goes into stealth and is a giant pain in the butt. The reason why I want to get rid of Naya next is because of her Ninjago synergy. We want to the best of our ability, just prevent that from coming to fruition. So, now we have to be very careful, because as soon as we destroy another minifigure, the next round is going to populate. So if possible, we want to kill both of these people at the same time. So we want to keep them relatively low, both relatively low. Okay, we've locked the healer off of his heal. We are going to save Argenta's cannon, because we are hopefully going to be able to use Argenta's cannon to get rid of both of them at once. Let's see how close to that we can get. Now, I should have a heal here. Oh, okay, wait a minute. This could actually work pretty well. So, I'm going to heal up Cook Bart. I'm going to heal up the pirate team. And now, can we get both of them out at once? Brilliant. The next team comes in. Highwayman is going to be the biggest struggle here. Okay, so Highwayman is going to be our biggest problem, because the Highwayman can basically one-shot pretty much anybody on my team. He's going to get a lot of turns, and we kind of have to get lucky. Brilliant. He targets Darwin. Darwin says, no, 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 no. I am on a pirate team. I am very, very sneaky right now. So go away. I don't know why Darwin became Jamaican just then, but go with it. The accuracy down is coming out on everyone. We take out Lloyd. Okay, so the main stealther is gone. Now we have to be very careful. Whoo! If we can lock out the Highwayman from stealthing, or simply kill him before his turn, we might be in a good place. Can we get lucky enough? Yes! Okay, so now, we've got to be very, very careful. Garmadon can also now one-shot anybody on the team. We are going to have to get very lucky with who they target at this point. Still, Master Wu is the only person not stealthed. Ooh, that was pretty lucky, I'm not going to lie. Can we lock Wu out of his ability? We can't do anything else. Wu comes with a cannon. Okay, Wu is gone. Oh, wowie, wowie, wow, wow. Okay, Garmadon actually has lots of buffs, which means that if we have Lucy ready, which I think we do, that Redbeard will be able to stun him. Naya is going to get the next attack no matter what. So if she AoEs, she's gonna kill people. So I think Luque is going down. And there it is. Unfortunate. But it looks like several of the people on my team actually might end up dying. Whoa! All the time bombs go off. Oh my goodness, look at this. We were one turn away. One turn away. Oh, from gold starring it. Oh my goodness. Whoo! Wow. Well, now we know it can be done, right? So we're going to have to do it this way. We're going to have to basically just do this the straight way every time these come up until we just essentially get lucky enough to gold star this one. Yeah, so basically what Cosmic just said, that's exactly what we're going to do now. Now that I know it can be done, that 100,000 gold, especially times 3, is huge. So now that I know I can beat it at all, I'm just going to keep doing it this way until I just basically get lucky enough to do it. So keep Argenta up. We are, as I previously mentioned, going to kind of save all of our special abilities here. We're especially going to save Argenta's cannon. That is the most important thing, aside from probably Redbeard's ultimate, for me to be saving right now. Let's put some more damage here. Let's heal up the pirate team. Okay. Because remember, we need both of them to be nice and low. Okay. Oh, this could be good. Now this is going to be a bit dangerous. Ooh, the skeleton healer. Does he have his heal ready? Well, actually, if he does have his heal ready, that might be okay. Brilliant. Yet again, here we go. Do we get it? Nailed it. Okay. Now, coming into Lloyd because we don't have any other choices anyway. LeQuay, oof, looks like LeQuay might go out early this time. I don't know if that could be a problem. Highwayman puts in the damage on Argenta instead. Let's see if we get a hit despite the accuracy down. And then... Wow, that was a great time to miss. Oh, and another brilliant time to miss. We are going to switch over to the Highwayman while he is uncovered and take him down. And LeQuay says, bye, I don't feel like being here anymore, apparently. Okay, we gotta get Lloyd out because of all the stealth stuff that he does. It's just too much for us to have to keep switching targets. Now, let's go ahead and grab... Let's go ahead and grab Naya, because, as previously mentioned by Cosmic, we do want, to the best of our ability, to prevent Garmadon from doing his AoE, and it doesn't matter. Alright, I won't be able to kill them with the rest of the 2 people that I have left, so... I will have to restart it, but... I know I can do it, and that's what's important. So for now, we're going into the Brix expedition. We're going to clear that out so that all I have to do is come back and worry about it later. Okay. What is on our Brix expedition board today? Right off the top, we've got some Firefighter Ash. Oh yeah, Cosmic. I will have to actually complete it off stream. But I'm going to have to do that pretty quickly as soon as the stream ends, because I know that we will lose this event at 11. So I will do my best. Okay, in our Brix board today, board number 6, we're going to go across the top so we can get this Ash tile. Use our builder team. Great. Come down here, the middle node, then go up and grab the Eldorado tile, simply because I just don't need the Cook Bart tile. And then in the middle. Now, for the second half of the board, what are they offering us? I can get a couple more Businessman Trents or Magisto's Tower. I think I'm actually going to go for Magisto's Tower, to be honest with you. Then we can go up or down without restraint. We will be going... Let's see, that down team or this up team. This is Verda, right? Yeah, ironically enough, I think that top team is actually going to be easier because I can kill Redbeard before they get a taunt off. Yeah, so we're going to be going upwards. Then we're going to go for... that's a powerful team. And then what's this top team? That top team is a lot easier, but it leads us into this team or this team at the bottom. Interesting. Huh. Well, both of these teams are difficult, but I think I may have to go with the bottom one, which means we're going to be coming through the King Brutus shard. And then ending with the level 58, gear level 6 pirate node. Great. Let's get this party started. Oh, yeah. So I'm going to try and basically auto battle as many of these where I don't end up losing somebody, just to speed it along. If you can auto battle them, there's kind of no reason not to, as long as you can basically end your game where you need to. Everybody starting out with vulnerable, that's going to be a huge help to everything that we do here. We will, despite the auto battle, we will still actually select targets though. We don't want to be completely doofy about it. And then, great. Auto battle works fine for the first one. We pretty much knew that it would. Okay. So number 2, this is going to be a builder team, right? So this will be our city team. Look at this. Apparently Magisto is a stronger builder than my Poppy now. But I'm still going to put in my Poppy because of the synergy here, just in case it works. Alrighty then. Coming on in. Now here, it's basically going to, because of all the different taunts, it's basically going to point us in the direction that we have to go in anyway, regardless of what we think might be the smartest way to fight things. So, Basil the Batlord is gone. It's going to be Exploder Dummy next. Probably an AoE attack. It's going to get all the counters. But, luckily, they are relatively weak. Poppy uses her special in order to throw a bit more love onto Firefighter Ash. Now, actually, what we need to do is focus on Spaceman Reed. He will be doing most of the damage on this team. Look at this. We've got a couple stacks of courage on Sal, huh? That means he's been resisting. All right. Resisting and getting those stacks of courage. Spaceman Reed only hitting for 1,000 on a crit. That's pretty nice. And we get the 1 Ash tile. Coming down here for the next one, level 42, gear level 5. We'll switch back to our pirates. We are still not using guild allies because this board actually does have some difficult stuff on it. So we are going to use our guild allies more intelligently than we do in the beginning few boards. Because in the beginning few, we can just basically rip through it without really having to pay very close attention. So, starting things off, we will target Redbeard first. He is down. I will go for Governor Tierney second, and then Locust. Okay, Locust is going to go down after we get our Hiker heal. Then we will target their Robot. And finally the Hiker. Brilliant. We finished this node out and our team is completely full on health. That worked out very well. Tio, that's a pretty good goodie bag, man. All right, coming in for the next battle. The team that we are set against actually does have a tank. It actually is level 50. So we're still going to set up the auto battle, but we may have to cancel and redo this one because there is, well, actually it depends on whether or not we can take out Redbeard. If we can take out Redbeard pretty quickly, then we probably won't have to redo it. Yeah, because there's basically no damage on the team. Even with Magisto, even with counter damage and all that kind of stuff, which it looks like there isn't going to be anyway. Great. Okay, so Magisto goes down next. Bye-bye. Then we go for their hiker. We'll go ahead and avoid the counter damage from Cook Bart while we can. Theo asks, how am I doing on Iggy tiles? How's everybody doing on Iggy tiles? Iggy, you mean the volcano dude, right? Nobody has Iggy tiles. Are you joking? Do I need him? Am I missing something? Ha ha ha. I think Iggy is one of the most consistently poorly rated characters on everybody's sheet. You know how those people, how everybody makes those rating sheets on who you think the best characters are, who do you think the worst characters are, etc., etc. I think Iggy is like just without a doubt at the bottom of everybody's list, regardless. Okay. So, Highwayman. Going down. Oh, we cannot take the Highwayman out. Yes, we can. Come and get the Highwayman, please, and thank you. Dizzy is a really powerful debuff, as it turns out. For anybody who's just like not familiar with it or what it does, being able to lock people out of countering is huge in this game. Now, I did take us out of auto battle there just for a second. I wanted to make sure that our hiker used his heal. I didn't know if he was going to or not. Probably would have, because we had enough damage on our team that needed to be solved. But just in case, I stopped us from auto mode for a second so that I could manually hit that heal. Theo, yes, back to the Dizzy application. Dizzy prevents people from countering. What does that mean? You fighting a pirate team? Redbeard's going crazy? Not if he has Dizzy. If he has Dizzy, none of the counters happen, right? That's the real power of that. Okay, this Magisto's Tower tile is guarded by a pretty good team. This top one requires pirates. This bottom one requires space and castle. Ah, maybe I'll actually go for this top one then. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Requires pirates. So we're going to grab our Valiant, and I think we're going to go in without a guild ally. The only guild ally I would want is a guild ally that can really heal everybody. So maybe a Woo? But no, I think I can do it without the guild allies. And on board 6 and 7, I really like to save them for when I get to a node that I cannot beat without them. Tio can inflict debuff on himself, but with Ice Glider, the grid up will heal also. Tio, the Cyber Dragon node was just guarded by a team that was a bit stronger than I wanted to deal with because I'm not farming the Cyber Dragon. So the prospect of fighting against that node, knowing that it has the ability to basically kill off some of my stuff, was less than appealing. Oh! Spaceman Reed coming in with the dodge. Boo, Spaceman Reed. Okay, let's heal up everybody. Give them some attack up. Great, there it is. Hit with the cannon. I'm going to try and take out this hot dog man. Yeah, and I'm going to do it before the taunt goes off. There we go. Brilliant. And then we're going to spread a debuff onto the chef. Chef is going to heal. That's actually pretty perfect for us at the moment. I am going to lock down or just get rid of Valiant. Now I believe, have a heal coming from Cook Bart. Yes, I do. Perfect. We throw that on our Redbeard, and then let's see if we can end Chef with the ultimate attack. Brilliant. And we're down. Okay. Now we're going into the next set of nodes. We only need 5 more tiles for Businessman Trent to be ready for 6 stars. I have so many characters to level up, it's ridiculous. Okay, this team. Now let's look at this here for a second. This is Princess Verda. Princess Verda and Scarlet look very close together. So you've got to be careful when you see these kinds of nodes. Especially in the arena teams or anything else like that. They actually look too similar in my opinion. I think they need to do something to change them. I know that it is different from how these models were in real life, right? But I think because of how similar they are in the game, they really need to change them. Add an eye patch onto Scarlet. I know Argenta and Redbeard already have one, or maybe give her a hat or something. Give Princess Verda a crown, like whatever. Do something to make them look a little bit different. But the reason why I'm pointing that out is because on this team, their only taunter is Valiant, and Valiant is relatively slow on this team, which means that despite the fact that this team does a lot of damage, we should actually be able to come in here and get rid of Redbeard before the taunt goes off. And depending on how much damage we do to the rest of the team, Valiant may actually use his heal and his buff ability instead of his taunt, which would actually be great. So, we're actually just going to auto battle this one again, because if we do it right, then he's not going to be there anyway. Valiant gets stunned. So we're coming over here to the cactus guy. Oh, okay. I actually would prefer to get Verda out, but it looks like, no, we're not going to get Verda out before she stealths. Oop, or will we? We will. Okay, brilliant. Now we're going to slow this down and see if we can get another heal. Brilliant, we do. The heal comes out. Now we finish everything off. So this is actually a good showing for why only having Valiant as a tank is actually a pretty significant weakness on your arena team, right? On my arena team, for example, I have 7-star Bart, 7-star Argenta, 7-star Darwin, so I've got a lot of damage. I've got 6-star Redbeard coming out, a lot of damage coming at you, but I only have Valiant as a tank. And the problem with this is, on defense, it means that you can just come in and hammer my Redbeard right from the beginning. And once Redbeard is out, especially since I'm using the Forbidden Island set, then you can basically just go to town on the rest of my team without having to worry about any of the counters. So it makes a very, very big difference. Okay, now I said that we were gonna go to the top for this Businessman Trent tile, followed by, ooh. No. Okay, we're doing the Brutus tile so that I can come south here, because I'd rather fight this team with the extra ninjas in there than this team with the combination of Hank and Scarlet. So that's what we're doing. I am not going to use a guild ally yet again, only because this particular node is definitely beatable without losing a character. It just requires a little bit of careful RNG. And because in Brixpedition I can always quit and redo the node, I don't really have to worry about it too much. But here's the order of operations. The most dangerous person here is the Highwayman on pure damage. But until the Yuppie is taken care of, we actually can't necessarily get anybody else because the Yuppie can bring people back to life. Additionally, they buffed the damage that the Yuppie does. Now what we have to be careful about is that they're going to get 2 tanks in here, taunting right off the bat. So, we miss with Argenta right from the beginning. How many times has Argenta missed with her first attack today? How many is that? Is that 3? It's 3 that we've been watching, but how many has she missed in her auto battles as well? That's crazy, guys. How many times does she have to miss? Okay, so you'll notice that I was gonna say Primo was low, but actually Primo is dead now. Hiker is too low for comfort, so we need to come in here and help him out. We are going to AoE damage. And basically we still have taunt on Crook Chuck. Now he is gone. Yuppie is gonna use his ultimate on Redbeard. Ooh, this could be bad. Oh, we got a good lucky dodge in there. Yes. And then everybody else is just kind of dying by happenstance. So let's finish out the Yuppie and just hope that we don't get slaughtered by the Highwayman in the meantime. I am actually going to... I'm gonna use a little heal here. I know it's small, but really we need... Yeah, there we go. The Hiker comes in, tops some people off. Oh, that ended up being a very smart decision. Are we gonna get... We are. Perfect. This worked out very... It looks like the internet's working again now. Alrighty then. Nope. Alrighty then. Maybe now? Can we do it? Okay. Well. Whew. All right, so I'm seeing now that I have a few of you back. I'm not entirely sure what happened there with the interwebs in that moment. I don't know why it keeps doing this. This is very problematic. Okay, well, I was excited originally about the fact that Spectrum decided to give me twice as fast internet without charging me for it. But if it still fails to work correctly, then it doesn't really matter, does it? So I get to call and yell at my cable provider later today. You're welcome, everybody. But let's try and finish this out. It looks like we are back for the time being. I have no idea what keeps happening with the internet. I'm gonna have to do a lot more research and figure it out. Right now, I am the only person here who's actually using the internet in any particular way. People were in the bathroom. One of my roommates is not even here. So, gonna have to figure that one out. But For the time being, let's see if we can complete the second to last Brixpedition node with all of these spicy ninjas. Now here I am going to throw in a guild ally. I think I am going to throw in a locust. Why a locust? Because I'm hoping to spread a little AoE love on the opposing team, and really hoping that we can get some ultimate actions, but maybe some disarms going on in here. Now we know that Lloyd is going to start off by stealthing everyone right off the bat. There is a lot of damage to watch out for on this opposing team. There is only one pirate other than Redbeard, which might actually be a saving grace for us, because it means that the number of counters is going to be very, very low. Ooh! Taking a shot right off the bat. I am actually going to use Lucy because she does more damage, and if she doesn't get healed, it means that he's going down. But he did get healed, so